You're not weak, you're just untrained. Right now, one message, one insult, one bad day can ruin your entire mood. But imagine this. What if nothing could shake you again? No stress, no anxiety, no emotional chaos. Just calm, control, and power. Most people spend their lives reacting, but a small group of people, they master something dangerous, an iron mind. And once you build it, people can't manipulate you, pressure can't break you, and life can't control you. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to train your mind to become unshakable. 1. Stop reacting, start observing. Most people don't think, they react. Instantly, automatically, without control. Someone says something disrespectful, and boom, you're angry. Something doesn't go your way, and immediately, you feel frustrated. But here's the harsh truth. Every time you react without thinking, you give away your power. An iron mind does something different. It pauses. Instead of reacting, it observes. It watches the situation like an outsider. It asks, what's really happening here? That small gap between what happens and how you respond. That's where your strength is built. Think about it. If someone insults you and you react emotionally, they control you. But if you stay calm, silent, and composed, you become untouchable. Their words lose power. This is not weakness. This is discipline. Train yourself to slow down your reactions. When something happens, don't respond immediately. Take a breath. Let your emotions settle. Then choose your response consciously. Because in life, the strongest person is not the loudest. It's the one who remains calm when everyone else is losing control. 2. Control your inner dialogue. There is a voice in your head that never stops talking. And whether you realize it or not, that voice is shaping your entire life. When things go wrong, what does it say? Does it tell you, I can't handle this? Or does it say, I'll figure this out? Most people have a weak inner voice. It complains, doubts, fears, and exaggerates problems. That's why they feel overwhelmed so easily. But people with an iron mind, they train that voice. They replace panic with logic. Instead of saying, this is too much, they say, this is a challenge I can handle. Instead of fear, they choose focus. You must understand this. Your mind believes what you repeatedly tell it. If your inner dialogue is negative, your life will feel negative. But if your inner dialogue is strong, calm, and disciplined, you become unshakable. Start paying attention to your thoughts. Catch the negative ones. Challenge them. Replace them. Because in the end, the battle is not outside, it's inside your head. 3. Accept what you cannot control. One of the biggest reasons people suffer is simple. They try to control what they can't. They want people to act a certain way. They want life to go exactly as planned. They want everything to be predictable. But life doesn't work like that. No matter how hard you try, you cannot control everything. And the more you resist this truth, the more frustrated and anxious you become. An iron mind understands something powerful. Control is limited. You can't control what people say. You can't control unexpected problems. You can't control outcomes. But you can control your mindset, your actions, and your response. And that's enough. The moment you stop fighting reality and start accepting it, something changes inside you. You become calmer, lighter, stronger. Instead of saying, why is this happening to me? You say, this is happening. How do I respond? That shift is everything. Because peace doesn't come from controlling life. It comes from controlling yourself. 4. Embrace discomfort daily. If you always choose what is easy, your mind will never become strong. Comfort feels good, but it slowly makes you weak. It trains you to avoid challenges, to escape pressure, and to give up when things get hard. That's why most people break easily. They are not used to discomfort. But an iron mind is built differently. It chooses discomfort on purpose. It wakes up early when it doesn't feel like it. It pushes through difficult tasks. It stays disciplined even when motivation is gone. Why? Because discomfort is training. Every time you do something hard, you are teaching your mind, I can handle this. And over time, things that used to feel difficult become normal. Pressure becomes manageable. Challenges become opportunities. Start small. Do one hard thing every day. Maybe it's working out. Maybe it's focusing without distractions. Maybe it's controlling your emotions in a tough situation. It doesn't matter what it is. What matters is this. Every time you choose discomfort over comfort, you become stronger. 5. Detach from external validation. If your happiness depends on other people's opinions, you will never be free. Most people are controlled by validation. They want likes, approval, praise, attention. And when they don't get it, they feel insecure. That's a dangerous way to live, because it means your self-worth is in someone else's hands. An iron mind doesn't work like that. It doesn't need constant approval. It doesn't chase attention. It knows its value, regardless of what people think. Understand this. People's opinions are unstable. Today they praise you. Tomorrow they criticize you. If you follow that, your emotions will always be unstable too. Instead, build internal validation. Do things because they align with your values, not because people will clap for you. Be proud of your discipline, your growth, your effort. Because when you stop needing validation, you become powerful. No one can manipulate you. No one can control your emotions. You become independent. 6. Train emotional discipline. Emotions are natural, but being controlled by them is a choice. Most people act based on how they feel. If they feel angry, they react. If they feel afraid, they avoid. If they feel lazy, they stop. That's why they stay stuck. An iron mind feels emotions, but doesn't obey them. It understands that emotions are temporary. They rise and they fall, but your actions should not depend on them. You might feel angry, but you don't have to act aggressively. You might feel fear, but you can still move forward. You might feel tired, but you can still stay disciplined. This is emotional control, and it's not easy. It takes practice. Start by becoming aware of your emotions. When you feel something strong, pause. Don't act immediately. Let the emotion pass before making a decision. Because once you master your emotions, you master your actions. And once you master your actions, you master your life. 7. Practice silence and restraint. Most people talk too much and think too little. They feel the need to respond to everything, defend themselves in every situation, and prove a point in every argument. But what they don't realize is this: every unnecessary reaction drains your power. An iron mind understands the strength of silence. Not every comment deserves your reply. Not every insult deserves your attention. Not every situation requires your voice. Sometimes, the strongest move you can make is to say nothing. Silence gives you control. It gives you time to think, to observe, to understand what's really going on beneath the surface. When you stop reacting impulsively, people lose the ability to predict you. And when people can't predict you, they can't control you. Restraint is also a form of power. The ability to hold back, to stay calm when provoked, to walk away instead of escalating. That's not weakness. That's mastery. Start practicing this daily. The next time you feel the urge to argue, pause. The next time someone tries to provoke you, stay calm. Because in a world full of noise, the one who controls their silence controls everything. 8. Prepare for the worst. Stay ready. Most people are mentally weak because they expect life to be easy. They expect things to go smoothly. They expect people to behave well. They expect everything to work out perfectly. And when reality hits them differently, they break. An iron mind doesn't live in fantasy. It lives in preparation. It understands that life is unpredictable. Challenges will come. People will disappoint you. Plans will fail. And that's not negativity. That's reality. But here's the difference. Instead of fearing problems, you prepare for them. You ask yourself, if things go wrong, how will I respond? This mental preparation makes you stronger before the problem even arrives. So when something unexpected happens, you don't panic. You adapt. You stay calm. You think clearly. You act with control. This is how you become unshaken. Because it's not the problem that destroys people, it's the lack of preparation. Train your mind to expect challenges, and suddenly, nothing feels overwhelming anymore. 9. Focus on progress, not perfection. Perfection is one of the biggest traps that keeps people stuck. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect version of themselves. And because perfection never comes, they never move. An iron mind understands something different. Progress is power. It's not about being perfect. It's about getting better. Every single day, you improve a little. You learn a little. You grow a little. And over time, those small improvements turn into massive transformation. Perfection creates pressure. Progress creates momentum. When you focus on perfection, you overthink. You hesitate. You doubt yourself. But when you focus on progress, you take action. And action builds confidence. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Even if it's not perfect, Because every step forward, no matter how small, is still movement. And the person who keeps moving will always outgrow the person who is waiting. 10. Build self-discipline relentlessly. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you feel inspired, other days you don't. And if you depend on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. That's why an iron mind relies on something stronger: discipline. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It means showing up on your worst days. It means staying consistent when it's boring, when it's hard, when it's uncomfortable. Because discipline builds trust with yourself. Every time you keep your word to yourself, you become stronger, more confident, more reliable. But every time you quit, delay, or make excuses, you weaken your own mind. Start small, but stay consistent. Set simple rules for yourself and follow them no matter what. Whether it's working out, focusing on your goals, or controlling your habits. Because over time, discipline becomes your identity. And once you reach that point, nothing can stop you. 11. Let go of what drains you. Not everything deserves a place in your life. Some people drain your energy. Some environments weaken your focus. Some habits slowly destroy your mental strength. But most people hold on anyway. They stay in toxic relationships. They entertain negativity. They waste time on things that don't serve them. And then they wonder why they feel mentally exhausted. An iron mind is selective. It protects its energy like something valuable, because it is. You must learn to let go. Let go of people who constantly bring negativity into your life. Let go of habits that weaken your discipline. Let go of distractions that steal your focus. This is not about being cold, it's about being intentional. Because every time you remove what drains you, you create space for what strengthens you. And the stronger your environment, the stronger your mind becomes. So ask yourself honestly, what in my life is weakening me? And have the courage to cut it off. 12. Master your mind, master your life. At the end of everything, it all comes down to one thing: your mind. If your mind is weak, everything feels overwhelming. Small problems feel big. Emotions feel uncontrollable. Life feels heavy. But if your mind is strong, everything changes. You handle pressure with calm. You face challenges with confidence. You move through life with control. That's what it means to develop an iron mind. It's not about being emotionless. It's about being in control. It's about not letting temporary situations destroy your inner peace. It's about standing strong, no matter what life throws at you. Because the truth is this: life will always test you. There will always be problems. There will always be pressure. There will always be moments that try to break you. But when your mind is trained, nothing can. You become unshakable, unbreakable, unstoppable. If you made it this far, you already have something most people don't: the desire to become stronger. But listening is not enough. You have to apply this. Start today. Control your reactions. Build discipline. Protect your mind. And if you want more content that will sharpen your mindset, strengthen your discipline, and transform your life, make sure you subscribe and stay connected. Because this journey is just the beginning. Stay strong, stay focused, and never let anything disturb your peace.